name is Keisha. I'm the owner of A Way of Life. I've been a career and life coach for 8 years and an astrologer for 3. Our mission is to help people take control of their career future, whether to start a business or retirement, using astrology, strategies, and planning. Our vision is to provide a really clear idea of who you are, what you want, where you're going, and how to get there by making it a way of life.
Peace, 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 family. How's everybody doing? I hope that you all are doing well. My name is Keisha. I'm the owner of A Way of Life. I am a career and business coach using astrology. And today I am going to be doing the weekly astrology for May 2nd into May 8th. Do I have any updates? I don't think so. Everything seems to be pretty kosher for now. So, you don't want to be starting anything new this week, even the week prior to the eclipses, because the energy is just not stable enough for it. And so we'll start the week off right where we left off with the moon in Gemini. And Gemini is typically pretty chatty. And it's really about siblings, neighbors, your community. So you could have a lot of things going on in that area of your life, where those themes are coming up in a major way. This could also be sales, marketing. Definitely your work life is coming up here, or your day-to-day errands, your day-to-day chatter. So again, very chatty. You could be on social media a lot, phone calls, emails, anything with your devices. Gemini rules your day-to-day communication, like, hi, how are you? How are you doing? But specifically with devices and on social media, that's very Gemini-esque, right? So phone calls, setting appointments, planning, studying, learning, things of that nature could be going on a lot for you. Really depends on what you got going on in your life. Definitely stuff with your cars, your vehicles, how you get around, transportation. This could be a short trip that you're taking, typically by car, because that's what Gemini rules, is short distance travel. So anything that you could do by car, not specifically on plane, even though I know we do have some short distance traveling by plane, but that's typically ruled by Aquarius, even Jupiter. So yeah. So it's going to be a pretty crazy Monday. I can just say that right now, because there's no other transits. It's all just Gemini energy. So you could be in your head a lot. This is the chatter you have with yourself, to yourself. It could be a lot of that mental processing going on and things of that nature. Great way to start the week. No, I'm being funny. It's not. I wouldn't wish the things that go on in my brain on a regular basis on anybody. But as far as other transits, pretty witty, friendly, networking kind of energy. So family, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell so that you can be notified every time we go live. I appreciate you all in advance. Let's see if I can see anything else going on here with this moon Gemini. Now this chart that I have up here is around Boston. It's for the Boston area because I live in Boston, so you really don't want to pay attention to the houses if you are not in Boston. They're irrelevant. But yeah. And then we have Mercury and Gemini as well. And so right off the heels of the Taurus eclipse that we had on the 30th. So it could be a lot of mental processing around your path, your purpose, what you're meant to do. Any unexpected changes around that. Like maybe you felt like at one point you had a pretty clear path, but eclipses can kind of come in and throw that all off. But for the best purposes, right? And so there could be either an unexpected addition or a takeaway or something that you're growing in a very unexpected way. Maybe even adding on a new service, perhaps, in a business or something that you have. Even in your job, maybe you're being pulled to study something new, take a training course. This is definitely training stuff in a work area of life. Maybe you're getting a promotion, and in order to do that, you have to pass some specific tests or a probationary period or something of that nature. That can be that here. Or like, you know how sometimes in positions they'll offer educational things. This could be something like a training program just because you want to be great in your position, and this is definitely a way to elevate within that. Adding on a new responsibility. I know that before, I don't know what it's like now, I'm kind of hearing a lot more jobs opening and people going back to work, and so that's very interesting. But I know that before there were a lot of people not working, and so people had to fill in additional work time to make up for the people who were no longer working. And so that's what could be the shift here as well. Or again, this could just be things around your siblings. Maybe your siblings are going through something like this and you just so happen to be chit-chatting with them about it and things of that nature. Yeah. Okay. So now we're moving on to Tuesday. Tuesday, moon still in Gemini, so it's pretty much more of the same stuff here on Tuesday. And even now Jupiter will be in harmony with Pluto, and so really it's going to expand everything that I was just mentioning, but also Jupiter being in Pisces and Pluto being in Capricorn, this is definitely could be work and business stuff, or even, raises, promotions, trainings, meetings. It could be a lot of meetings coming together to try to figure out what the company's doing. Maybe the company has some new things that they're changing around, and this is you learning about those types of things. Or again, big family stuff going on. Maybe somebody in your family wants to start a business with you. They have a really great idea, and you're just meeting a lot to talk about it. Can you do it? Do you want to do it? What's it going to take? What's it going to look like? And things of that nature. This could be going on here. Or again, you're just listening to a sibling talk about this. It could be something in your community going on. Or again, you're just out and about running errands. Very busy. Busy bee. Getting stuff done, and it's like expanded, because anything Jupiter touches, it expands. Jupiter is also education, promotions. It could be promoting, like broadcasting, so YouTubing. Maybe you're doing a lot of videos. Good gosh, I just want you to know, while I'm talking about this, I will be doing a lot of videos, even though I'm doing this way early, by the way. Let me just say that part out loud. Today is what is today? Today is April 18th, y'all. Meanwhile, I'm recording for May 2nd to May 8th. So, this might be done way before. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind as usual. But it could be a lot of videos. Maybe you're binge watching YouTube videos or just TikTok videos, anywhere where you can watch videos. This could definitely be great movie nights. Maybe you're planning a lot of entertainment and getting out and hanging out with friends when it comes to watching movies, film festivals. I don't know when they usually do those. That this is just the type of energy this is. So any kind of entertainment, really. But definitely like film festivals or things like that. This could also be just listening to the radio a lot more. Very gossipy. Any kind of gossip talk could be like the thing here. With Gemini and freaking Pisces get together, boy, they ain't no damn good. So again, very gossipy, chatty. Maybe even learning about some lies, deceit, addictions, things of that nature could be coming up, especially when you're talking about topics of siblings and family, right? That could be a thing. Or even it could be mental health or health in general. We could hear a lot of stuff in the news on the world stage about health and this vaccine. I actually haven't seen much about it since the war took over everything, so it'll be interesting to see. I haven't quite seen much about the health field in the limelight as much since about February. I think that's when the war started. So that would be interesting to see. It's definitely things about pharmaceuticals and things of that nature here. I'm trying to see what else it could be. Yeah. In harmony with Pluto. So if you are studying or going to school, it could be self-taught stuff like esoteric knowledge, any of the divinations. Maybe you're doing a lot of research, very, very focused on learning about the esoteric, metaphysical, or tarot, astrology, numerology, palmistry. It could even be psychology or money, finances. That might be a big topic around this time, especially like bills. You could be, good golly, Miss Molly. That's what the phone calls can be about, bills and trying to figure out what do you want to pay, what you don't want to pay, what you can pay, what you can't pay, how to make money to pay more stuff, people who owe you money that you owe out to other people, debt, taxes, insurances, any kind of governmental money here comes up with Pluto. It could be joint taxes. Maybe your partner's getting a new job, a raise, or all those other things I had been mentioning if it's not you. Because Pluto is shared finances, like if you're married, maybe you're trying to figure out how to grow your money, and that's the great idea that the family or siblings are talking about, or you and a partner are talking about. You got your taxes and you're like, okay, how can we turn this 5,000 into 10,000? It could be something like that. Or, the darker sides of this, unfortunately, again, the secrets are coming out, power struggles. Maybe it's an end, because it does say in harmony with Pluto, right? So it could be that there were some power struggles coming up and you're kind of mending that. So counseling comes up here, right? Or just talking, right? Ooh, Gemini's like, ooh, we like this fucking shit, y'all. You use this energy to talk about the bullshit. Like, why was you acting crazy? I want to know, especially with Pluto. Pluto comes with the heavy hitters too, yo. Pluto questioning is like a detective coming through, like, why are your shoes untied? I noticed you got some white ink right there. Like, really? Digging deep, trying to figure out, even doing some soul searching or challenging yourself to change those patterns, those generational curses of things that we repeat from childhood, that we learn from societal norms and things of that nature. You know, the expectations of what the family wanted from you. You're probably transforming and growing out of that. I think that shit's coming to an end for sure. It could definitely be stuff like that. And you're getting these really great ideas, and again, just having meetings, discussing them, writing, learning, planning, studying, you know, all that is great for this. And then it's going to be sextiling the moon, which is positive opportunities, yes. And it could be excessive expansion opportunities, meaning like if this is a business in some way, shape, or form that's coming up here, you definitely gotta be mindful of having so much work that you can't do it, like Zoom. Remember what happened to Zoom? Zoom was like the greatest freaking thing. It was like right on freaking time, right? And then as soon as the pandemic hit, it was like, oh shit, and it like crashed or something like that. This could be one of those types of things where you come out with this idea and not expecting the outcome to be so big, and it just grows and grows and grows till you're like booked to freaking next 3 or 6 months from now, you know, which is a good thing, right? That's like any business person's dream, but then at the same time it's super overwhelming, you know. But still very upbeat, optimistic, and hopeful for whatever this change or transformation or new ideas that are coming in for you. Especially for past projects, because Pluto is retrograde. Yeah, I had to look and see. Yeah, because Pluto is retrograde. Anytime you see these show up in red, that means it's retrograde. And the eclipses are actually always retrograde. I don't know why they're not red here, but or they always move in retrograde motion anyway. Okay. So yeah, you could be receiving rewards for previous efforts too. So that's another way that this can show up. And so let's see, let's move on to Wednesday. And because I'm mad slow, yeah, I wanted to make sure I was on the right day. Okay, so Wednesday, the moon will still be in Gemini, and then it'll move into Cancer around 4 p.m. Let's see if that's already showing up. No, because I only have mine to noon. And so it'll be right here, still in Cancer. It might move a little bit somewhere over here, or be right at the cusp, but for the most part, it'll move into Cancer in the 11th house. So more of the same stuff all day Wednesday, and then the energy will shift around 4 p.m. and then Mars will sextile Uranus. I actually really liked this because Mars is going to give some courage to taking a risk, or just being super open and flexible with whatever changes or unexpected changes that may come into your life. Let me see, where is Mars? Oh, Mars is still in Pisces. Oof, Pisces might not like it, this shit. Pisces is not opposed to change like fixed signs are, but it still would like to know. You know, you can't just show up to a Pisces and be like, yeah, in like 3 seconds I'm going to need you to go, And so even Uranus can be a little unsettling to Pisces energy. So wherever your Pisces area is in your chart, just be ready for it. Be open to change. Try to be a little bit more flexible around whatever it is that you have going on. It might not happen, but just in case, and it can be fast, out of the blue too, whatever it is. But I think it's going to be positive though, whatever it is. Let me see. Mars and Pisces sextile Uranus. Yeah, so this could be job changes. I don't know why I feel like this is something around money. We could hear something on the world stage about money in some way, shape, or form. Changes with banks. So if you're in Taurian fields, restaurants, banks, any food industry, even farming, gardening. This could be the food shortage that I've been talking about. Although it's a sextile, those are supposed to be positive. We might not see that rise until the end of the year. But some kind of unexpected information with that Taurus energy there, especially just having had the eclipse. Maybe they say, like, they announce something around that time, around these themes, and but they have, already have a plan for it, a contingency that'll hold us for the next few months. I did see some loans being presented over the last few weeks, actually, which I was really shocked about, because they really shouldn't be doing that. Should not be still making fake money. I mean, making money. And sending it out, because that's literally why we're in a recession. But they do whatever the fuck they want. So I'm grown tired with trying to figure out your country and why it does what it does. But either way, I still feel like overall this could be good. It could be them telling us that they're putting more money into health, or the vaccines, or the health fields, the healthcare fields, the mental health fields, pharmaceuticals, prisons, although I haven't heard them talking much about that either. I'm trying to think what else. Any kind of Pisces. Ooh, this could be water pollution, although that's more Scorpio. But it could be something about climate change, or something about the earth and what plans they have for that. It could be stuff like that. It could be weather, you guys. I mean, again, sextiles are supposed to be positive. So I don't see this as showing up as negative, but it could be something of that nature. Yeah. So if you're in those fields, just expect some news to come out about that. And then the sun will align with Uranus. So unexpected changes that can take you by surprise. Again, same stuff. Uranus is very erratic and unexpected events, major events, right? Because it's a generational planet, so it's pretty big and makes big moves when it does. This could be stuff about technology. Again, maybe a new money, a new Bitcoin, a new currency, or digital, a new freaking Bitcoin. Could you imagine? But ultimately, I think on the bright side, this could be helping us break the chains of like our comfort zone, which is really pissing Taurus off right about now. But I think Taurus has been so dealing with this shit for so long that at this point they're just like, you know what, just keep it coming. I did this about 11 times already, right? Because Uranus has been in Taurus since 2018, just stirring up all kinds of drama in Taurus's life. Because Taurus is like stability. They like a clear path. They want to know what they're doing, when, step-by-step process, right? And when you start throwing monkey wrenches into their stuff, for one, you're messing with their security now, and they don't like that. It's a fixed sign. It's a fixed energy. So, but I think they've been handling it well thus far. And so have we all, so have we all. So just one change from another is just going to be something else, another change. But it's really helping us get out of our comfort zone, right? Because we got to change, we got to grow, we got to do something different, better, right? And so this could be around, again, money, savings, budgeting, our value systems changing drastically. I don't know about you guys, but I've been feeling that heavy. And our skills and talents, right? Our skills and talents come up here with Taurus as well. And so a lot of social media things might be changing, especially if you're in businesses that require that. Yeah. Any kind of digital platform, we'll see. Social media in any kind of way. There could be some announcements around that. Okay, Thursday. Okay, let's see what we got going on for Thursday. The moon in Cancer, still, again, a lot of the same stuff. And then Mercury will sextile Venus, which can be heartfelt communications with family and loved ones. I actually really liked this. So if you got anything coming up in your family, home, family life, your parents, specifically your mom, but again, it could be any parent or both parents, because Cancer rules home and family things. Maybe you're learning or they're learning how to communicate online more, better with you, right? I know my dad's taking a computer class right now, which I think is freaking hilarious to hear him tell me how frustrating it is. He's like, they wanted me, my dad said, they wanted me to do something on the third page, and I was still learning what we learned 2 days ago. Oh my God, I freaking fell out. Oh, I love that man though. I wonder if anybody else has any parents who like still trying to learn how to use these devices in the computer. It's the funniest thing ever. So it could be stuff like that going on. With the devices, same thing. With Mercury sextiling Venus. Ooh, is Venus still in Pisces? This is Mr. Nasty time. Ooh, Venus done moved into Aries by now. And it's sextiling Mercury. Y'all are nasty. That's all I'm going to say. No. Gemini and Aries energy can go at it. Okay? This is just fun-filled, back and forth banter, witty conversations. This could definitely be sex conversations. I'm just going to put it out there. It doesn't have to be. But either way, this is a sexual, sapiosexual energy for sure. So again, it doesn't have to be about sex, but like, it's like one of those, you know how like when you put two magnets together and they just like they just come together, and it's like a magical moment. Whether it lasts or not, well, I mean, Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is the playboy in astrology. And I really got to stop giving Mars that name, because there are some Aries men out there who are very mature and on point, right? Not all Aries men are like that. Some are very genuine. This is great dating energy. My God. And I think Aries, honestly, they take the cake. Maybe they got to win something over with Leos. Maybe. Sagittariuses can be pretty fun when it comes to dating too. They might have some competition with this transit though, because when you put Gemini, you mix Gemini and Mercurial and Aries energy, I don't know if you could top that. I don't know who can really top that. So if you are single and you're ready to mingle, this is amazing energy for dating. You'll go on some of the best dates ever with this energy and just have some of the greatest conversations, connections, vibes. Really magical. Really magical. And I'm not gonna lie, it could be a one-night stand. I'm just gonna put it right out there. I'm just gonna say that. Those are some of the best drunken one-night stands that you'll get. Again, but on the higher vibration, if you really are looking for somebody, you have that potential here, but you're really gonna have to put down your boundaries, and cut it off. Like, I really think of people are probably going to get mad that I'm using Will Smith. No pun intended to the slap, okay? I'm over it. But I really like that movie he did about like how he was teaching, was it men or women how to get men? I don't know. I can't remember the name of that freaking movie. It was a really good movie, but this is a great description of using your Mercury and Gemini and Venus and Aries energy very well. You have to have a strategy, right? Because Mars is like the war god, right? And so anything that they approach it with some kind of strategic plan. That's just in their nature, right? And the ultimate goal, obviously, I mean, let's just be honest, it is to get somebody sexually, but also Gemini wants the communication, but also you're looking for something on the long term. Well, how do you do that with an energy that typically is about a one night stand? You put some structure into it. You really plan it out. And when that day is over, make his ass go home. That's it. It's a good night. Give him a little kiss or whatever, and you do that. Go back and watch that Will Smith movie. I don't know the recipe. I only can tell you what to do now. So you got to be strategic, and it is ultimately up to the women, because typically a guy is just going to try it. That's his nature. That's what they do. And so having some real strong boundaries. What do you really want if you're out there dating and you're single? Now, if you're in a relationship, I'm telling you right now, you're fucking in the garage before you go back in the house. And the kids are still sleeping if you get a babysitter. That's just what this is, right? In the garage, in the car, after a nice outing, maybe even with Gemini, this is double dating with your friends or whatever, going out to have a good time. But it doesn't have to be. It could be just the two of you all, right? This could be talks about finances. Again, something very strategic here, right? Mars he's coming to play. So, what options do you have, Gemini? Mars is going to take those options and help you strategically put some plans together, Gemini. to get the outcome that you're looking for. Yeah. Or again, going back to the family stuff, you're just like shooting the shit with your family, reminiscing about good old times, the good old days, maybe even perhaps what you can do to rekindle those within the family. Like, what holiday is it? Can we celebrate something? Just make it up. Do we really need a reason? You know, just that kind of vibe. Yeah. Very ideal for creative writing. Even like strategic sales and marketing plans. Yeah. And then Friday is more of the same thing. No other transits. So what is this? The 5th, 6th, so we want the 7th. Okay, so Saturday, the moon moves into Leo. Honestly, which continues that very freaking flirtatious here. My gosh. And this is the kind of flirtation when you meet the eyes all the way down at the corner just before they walked in the door. That's that Leo energy right there. Strong. But this could be sports events, acting, so maybe a play, Broadway, something of that nature. And taking a risk again with any ideas that have been brewing over the last couple of weeks from that eclipse energy. Again, dating, going out, no other aspects. It's just the Leo energy. So this could even be like things with your kids, fun, creative projects with the kids, or just having a good time with the kids. This could even be like family outings or events. Yeah. I'm just trying to think. Let me look on the screen. This could be private events, but it doesn't have to be. Oh, I don't know. I just got this is so nasty, y'all. I'm telling. Oh, I'm not even gonna say what I was thinking out loud. I'm not doing it. Just could be a lot of sex this week. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, May 8th, Sunday, the moon in Leo will be in tension with Uranus. Oh damn! Just come in and fuck up the whole damn mood. It's impossible if you're doing it right. Unless the sex wasn't good, so this doesn't even matter. Oh, shit. Or it could be one of those things where at the event somebody starts acting a damn fool. You know, you always get those one. You know, especially if you're out at a club. My God. I haven't even been to a club. I mean, forget since the pandemic, even before that, but I wonder now, since the pandemic, like, what's it even like going out to a club now? But especially if you're at a bar or sports event, you already know some BS could go on with somebody who's just way too drunk and competitive. Somebody says the wrong thing about their team, they start a hissy fit. It could definitely be a whole drunken situation. Right? That's literally the first thing that came to my mind. Or if you are with family, anybody got that one freaking family member who doesn't know how to hold their freaking weight when it comes to drinking? They always ruin the freaking event, the gathering, or whatever. It could be that. It could be honestly, like, the date didn't turn out the way you want, so that's a bust. Maybe it is a one night stand. Oh shoot, maybe they weren't good in bed, they didn't pass the test. No, so let me stop. That's horrible. Oh my gosh. Where is Uranus? Uranus is in Taurus. Let me think. This could be some more news about perhaps the stock market. Or again, the shocking news about the damn banks or something about money. Yeah, this can help you get out of a rut, a shocking surprise, or an emotional outburst. Definitely going after what you want here. Or somebody who doesn't know that no means no. That's so annoying. And then the moon is in a hard aspect to the sun. Sun in Taurus. So, both Leo and Taurus, fixed signs. I mean, I like it. I don't like this energy, y'all. I don't. Pineapples. It could be some speculative stuff. This would not be the time to gamble. If you're a gambler, like, don't do it. Don't do it. If you got money and you're thinking about taking a risk, I don't like this energy for that. I don't. Because it looks like it could be held up in some kind of way. Like, if this isn't well thought out, I don't like it. I mean, if you could hold off whatever is happening on this day and just have a conversation another day, like whatever it is, like just wait. You know, this could be relationships being uncomfortable, or like being hard on yourself for any habits that you have, especially if they're like bad habits. I mean, you might definitely have the motivation to push through it, but this is like trying to push something that's stuck. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like it, y'all. I don't. Uranus is really good, though. Like, thank God for Uranus. Uranus being in the sign of Taurus, I think, is going to help support whatever this is. If you do decide to push through, it's going to help you do that with a little bit of ease. But this can be really hard, whatever this information is that's coming up. But you can and you will get through it. I'll say that. What a way to end the week, huh? I mean, for the most part, though, at least it seems like people are really enjoying themselves and having a good time. So at least that happened beforehand, and then the week just ends off kind of shitty because maybe perhaps you get some bad news about something. But for the most part, this is a pretty good week. Just be mindful towards the end of the week. Really think through whatever you got going on. Anyways, family, I love and appreciate y'all. I hope you found this information helpful. Peace.